This is the third video of this series, and is about angels. What they are not, and what they really are, and the part they play in the processing system of life, referred to in ancient manuscripts as the house of God, involving a conceptual geometric plane and its faces. Here is a drawing showing the house of God, its outer and inner faces, partitioning, and the firmament or heaven. In the Gospel according to John, chapter 6, verse 46, quote, "Not that anyone has seen the Father, except he who is from God, he has seen the Father." The human species cannot see the face of God. The only one that can, is life, the real self, an offspring of the life of God. Access to the permanent libraries of the house of God is achieved through an inner face, consisting of a partition map. This drawing shows the face, where the partition maps exist. Regarding the angels, angels are not anything remotely like what religious artists portray. They certainly do not have feathered wings. Angels come in many forms, involving I/O ports. They all have wings, but they are not the feathered variety. The definition of the word wing is whose place is either side of center. Here are a few examples: a group within a political party or other organization. A part of a large building, especially one that projects from the main part. The sides of a theater stage, out of view of the audience. One of the four parts, at the side of a car, that go over the wheels. An appendage, or part resembling a wing in appearance, position, or function. So, in this case, the word wing refers to the wings of a geometric star. Here are some examples of angels. Some have I/O ports in their wings, while others have I/O ports that the tips of the wings point to. This is why, in ancient manuscripts, angels were often referred to as messengers. One type of angel was a seraphim, mentioned in Old Testament writings, in the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 6, verse 2, quote, "Above it stood the seraphims, each one had 6 wings, with 2 he covered his face, and with 2 he covered his feet, and with 2 he did fly." The words, "he did fly," were introduced by religious scribes to conceal the truth. The seraphim looked nothing remotely like what religious artists portray, but instead here is a drawing showing the true form of a seraphim. Note: it appears to have like 2 open books, an upper and lower book. The other 2 wings are outstretched, referring to the avatar programs. These 6 wings contained I/O ports, used to communicate with the processing system of life, involving commands or instructions, and an addressing system. There are sets of addressing ports, each set consisting of 3 ports. Each set refers to a stack of 999 layers. This is how options or choices are produced, as well as programs producing stories. In a New Testament writing, referred to as the revelation of Jesus Christ, in chapter 1, verse 20, quote, "The mystery of the 7 stars, which thou sawest in my right hand, and the 7 golden candlesticks." The 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches, end quote. The earlier versions of this manuscript used the word assemblies instead of churches. The introduction of the word churches was a bastardization of the manuscript by religious scribes. These were 6-pointed stars that were ordered to repent, as they had been corrupted. The new version of these angels had their registers changed to octagonal registers, displaying the instructions, and a new addressing system, consisting of 4 digits, instead of 3. In my next video of this series, I will reveal another angel, and more about the Son of Man, and the Avatar Jesus, the Word made flesh, as well as the Alpha and the Omega.